Hi everyone, it's Chris at Tropical Discovery Workshops here. Hope you're well. So, a bit of housekeeping first of all. I want to apologise for the delay in making these videos. There's been various reasons. One of them being I made a short documentary with a company called Barcroft TV in London. I'll put the link to that video in the description. I've basically been really busy with my week-to-week work. However, there was a bigger issue. My external hard drive with about 1 terabyte of my videos and pictures for this channel, there was a catastrophic failure. So I lost it all. Luckily, a good friend of mine, Chris, managed to retrieve it all for me. However, when he retrieved it, it could only be retrieved in one bulk file. So all the videos and pictures are labelled from 00001 through to however many thousands there are. So I've had to go through them individually and try and fold them up, categorize them, and I'm not even completed. So it is taking a while. So what I thought I'd do is I want to start by answering some of the questions and comments that you've been leaving me on my other videos. And this will be things from how spiders breed, praying mantis videos, etc. So I'm going to start with one today, which is the spider sexing. I get a lot of questions asking how do you tell the difference between a male and a female spider? So we'll do spiders first of all, then we'll move on to tarantulas, and then we'll close off. So yeah, this is how you sex a spider. So with spiders, say in the UK, ones you're most commonly going to find around your house or garden, there are some little clues as to what sex the spider is. So for example, some spiders, you can look at them and they have various differences that you can just visually see, whether it be colour, shape, size. So what I'm going to do is give you a rough outline of how to determine the sex of a spider that you might get in your house or you might get in your garden. And it's easier to do that when they're adults. So for example, house spiders. You're normally going to see the males about the end of summer, beginning of autumn in the UK. And that's where people think that these spiders are coming into the warm. They're not. Basically, these are house spiders. These spiders already live in your house. So they're in a nest somewhere, tucked away, leaving you alone, eating the bugs and flies that come into your house, into your bathroom, or wherever they are. And then this time of year, they become mature males. They molt into their final stage, and then they're off looking for a female, which is why sometimes you find them in your bath, walking across your front room floor. They're just looking for a female to mate with. So when you see these spiders, you'll notice that the males, which is the ones you normally see walking around this time of year, they will have quite long legs, smallish body, and at the front, these things called pedipalps, which look like very small little legs. These will have a little bulbous end, and sometimes you can see a little spike on there. That's what they use to hold the sperm and transfer that to the female. So that's how you tell that's a male. The females are normally a bit bulkier, not as long legs, because they don't have to go walking off trying to find a female. And they'll be sat in a nest somewhere. They don't usually leave their nest unless they're looking for a bigger one. So they'll sit there waiting for food to come to them normally. Now, other spiders in the garden, you can do the same thing. You can look at the pedipalps on the front and determine from the size of those whether it's a male or female, or from the shape of those whether it's a male or female. When they're smaller, it's a little bit more difficult. Now with tarantulas, they're similar. They do have the same thing with the pedipalps. They have the bulbous ends with the little spike which they use to hold the sperm to transfer it to the female. But on some tarantulas, they also have on their forelegs, the 2 front legs, a little hook on the front, and that's used to hold the female's fangs out the way while he uses his pedipalps to insert or deposit the sperm into her. Again, with tarantulas, you'll find that the bodies are normally a little bit smaller, the legs are a little bit longer, and often they'll be a little bit fuzzier, a little bit furrier, especially with things like chili roses. You'll notice their legs are a lot fuzzier than they are on the females. Now, if you've got a sub-adult species and you're finding it difficult to sex a tarantula, the best way to find out is by collecting one of the fresh molted skins. So your tarantula sheds its skin. When you can get it out safely, get that out, and if it's still soft and pliable and it hasn't ripped the abdomen too much, you can open up the abdomen skin itself and look from the inside. Now where you've got the 2 sets of book lungs, you've also got at the top, in between those book lungs, if it's a female, you'll have what looks like a pair of lips. So those lips there, that is the epigastric furrow. That's where the male's going to insert the sperm on the end of his pedipalp. If it hasn't got that epigastric furrow in that area between the 2 book lungs, and these are the book lungs that are closest to the bothy, the actual cephalothorax. If it hasn't got those lips, the epigastric furrow, it's a male, and that is a surefire way of sexing the tarantula. Sometimes you might find that the actual skin is too badly damaged, or you didn't get the molt out in time and it dried. So then, yeah, just wait for the next molt, do it again, and see if you can find out if it's a male or female. And yeah, there you go. Bob's your uncle. Well, I hope that was informative for you. And if you enjoyed the video and you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Any questions, comments, please leave them in the field below, and I'll do my best to answer them as quickly as I can. Sometimes I just don't get around to it quick enough because of the workload, but I will do my best and make some more videos for you in the future. So until then, stay awesome and take care. Bye bye.